The message was sent to every corner of the galaxy. Humanity is extinct. Cheers filled the Galactic Council chamber. The war was finally over. Earth was gone. No ships. No signals. No survivors. For 2 years. Nothing. Then, exactly 10 minutes after the declaration, every screen went black. A signal appeared. Not a voice. Not a warning. A countdown. 00:59. 00:58. 00:57. And far beyond known space, something woke up. Scene 1. The fall of the war against humans did not start in one day. IT started with fear. Humans were new to the galaxy, but they were fast. Too fast that in just a few decades they spread across star systems. They built colonies, they built fleets, they built weapons no one had seen before. Other species grew afraid. Too aggressive, they said, too unpredictable. They warned that the Galactic Coalition made a choice. Destroy humanity before humanity became unstoppable. The attack was sudden. Thousands of alien ships jumped into Earth's system. The sky turned dark. Human fleets fought back with everything they had. They were outnumbered, but they did not run. Cities burned. Oceans boiled. Satellites fell like rain. Even then, humans kept fighting, but numbers win wars. And slowly, Earth fell. The final human signal from Earth was simple. We are not done. Then silence. Scene 2. The HUNT after Earth was destroyed. The war did not end. IT became a hunt. The coalition searched every system, every colony, every hidden base point one by one. Human outposts disappeared. Some fought until their last ship. Some tried to run. None escaped. Months turned into years. And then something strange happened. Humans stopped fighting. NO distress calls. NO fleet movements. NO signals at all. IT was like they had vanished. IT first. The coalition thought it was a trick. But after 2 long years, nothing. No humans. Anywhere. Scene 3. And the Galactic Council gathered for the final time. Leaders from hundreds of species filled the chamber. Massive screens showed the same message. Humanity. Status. Extinct. One by one, leaders spoke. They were dangerous. They would have destroyed us all. This was necessary. There was no sadness, only relief. The vote was quick, unanimous. The final record was made. As of this moment, humanity no longer exists. The chamber filled with applause. The war was over. Or so they thought. Scene 4. Something minutes after the declaration. Small errors began to appear. Nothing big at first. A flicker on a screen. A delay in communication. A strange echo in deep space sensors. Engineers ignored it. System glitches, they said, but one officer noticed a pattern. Commander Vellon of the Outer Scan Division. He watched the data carefully. The signals were not random. They were repeating old frequencies, human frequencies. Impossible. He reported it immediately, but no one listened. Humans are gone, they told him. You're chasing ghosts. Still, he kept watching. Scene 5. The cell exactly 10 minutes after the declaration. It happened. Every system in the galaxy froze. Ships lost control. Stations went silent. Even military networks shut down. Then, all screens changed. A single black display appeared. With white numbers 0.00 to 59, confusion spread everywhere. What is this? Who is doing this? Is it a weapon? The timer continued. 0:00:45, 00:32, 00:21. No message. No sound. Just time running out. Commander Vellon stared at the signal. His voice shook. This is not random. This is human. Scene 6. The council went into chaos. Some leaders shouted to shut systems down. Others ordered fleets to prepare for attack. But it was too late. The signal was everywhere. Unstoppable. Then the first scan report came in from the far edge of the galaxy. The officer reading it froze. His hands trembled. Sir, we are detecting objects. How many? The commander asked. Silence. Then, too many to count. Scene 7. The Arian long-range sensors pushed deeper into the dark. What they found made no sense. Ships. Thousands of them. And more than thousands. an entire fleet. Hidden beyond known space. No signals. No heat trails. No signs before now. As if they had been waiting, watching, preparing. The countdown reached its final seconds. 00:05, 00:04, 00:03. Across the galaxy, no one moved. In 01 spoke. 00:02, 00:01. 0. Final of space itself broke at the edge of the galaxy. Massive tiers of light opened, and from them, the fleet arrived. Endless human warships poured into known space, bigger, darker, more powerful than anything seen before. The front, single massive flagship, black as void, marked with the symbol of Earth. Then finally, a message came through, clear, cold, human, extinct, a pause. You stopped looking too soon. The galaxy celebrated too early. They thought humans were gone. They thought the war was over. But now, the truth stood before them, that a fleet no one saw coming to the species that refused to die, and a message that changed everything. You stopped looking too soon. Scene 1. The silence before WR01 spoke. Across the galaxy, every leader, every soldier, every system watched. The human fleet did not attack. Not yet. They just stood there, endless ships stretching into the dark. Their engines glowed faintly, their weapons powered, but waiting. Commander Velen whispered, "Why aren't they firing?" No one answered, because deep down, they all knew. This was not just war. This was something worse. Scene 2. The truth of the last a human signal returned. This time, with a voice calm, cold, controlled. "We knew you would come." Images filled every screen. Hidden shipyards, massive construction rings, entire fleets being built in silence. "For 2 years, you hunted us." The voice continued. "So we disappeared." The truth hit like a shockwave. Humans did not lose. They chose to vanish. They turned off every signal, abandoned exposed systems, moved everything beyond the edge of known space. And there, they prepared. We built something new. Scene 3. What humans if the scans updated? Alien systems try to understand the fleet. They failed. These were not the same human ships. They were bigger, faster, stronger. Weapons charged with unknown energy. Shields that bent light itself. Engines that ignored known physics. Commander Velen stared at the data. This is not possible. But it was real. Humans had changed. Not just survived, evolved. Scene 4. The first without warning. One human ship moved. Then another. Then hundreds. Targets locked across coalition space. Military bases, command centers, fleet docks. The human voice spoke one sentence. "This is for Earth." And then, fire. Beams of light cut through space. Stations vanished in seconds. Entire fleets were erased before they could react. In long battled, no defense. Just instant destruction. The hunters had become the hunted. Scene 5. Fear, his panic, exploded across the galaxy. Ships tried to retreat. Planets sent surrender signals. But the human fleet moved faster. Every move was planned. Every strike was perfect. It was not anger. It was precision. The humans were not raging. They were executing a plan. Built over 2 years of silence. The human message spread everywhere. You ended our world. A pause. So we ended your certainty. Scene 6. The council beves inside the Galactic Council chamber. Fear replaced pride. The same leaders who cheered now begged. Open communication. Offer peace. Offer anything. A signal was sent to the human flagship. "This war can end," they said. "We can negotiate." For a moment, there was silence. Then the human voice returned, slow, cold. "Where was peace when Earth burned?" No one answered, because there was no answer. Scene 7. The final the massive human flagship began to move, straight toward the council station. Nothing could stop it. Defense systems fired. Useless. Ships attacked. Destroyed instantly. The flagship reached orbit. Weapons charged. Inside the station, leaders prepared for the end. Some cried, some prayed, some just stared, waiting. Scene 8, the TWS-10, and nothing happened. The human ship did not fire. The weapons powered down. Confusion filled the chamber. Why are they stopping? A final message appeared. We are not here to end you. Silence. Then, we are here to change everything. Scene 9. A new over human systems connected to the galaxy's networks. Faster than anyone could stop. Control was taken. Defense grids, communication lines, fleet commands, all under human controlled, and no more attacks, and no more war. Just complete dominance. The human voice spoke one last time. No species will ever face extinction again. A pause. Not by our hands and not by yours. Final ending. Powerful HFY close. The galaxy did not fall. It changed. Humans did not destroy their enemies. They controlled them. They rewrote the rules. And no more genocide. And no more silent hunts. And no more fear of extinction. And at the center of it all, humanity stood, stronger than before. Final line. You declared us extinct. A pause. So we became something you could never erase. Humanity didn't survive the war. It evolved beyond it.